Web hosting companies provide various options and plans based on the resources you need for your website. But how do you evaluate your website to know what resources you need?
In this course, A Guide to Hosting, we've demystified web hosting to help you feel confident about what you are looking at when you look up plans.
In our first lesson, we reviewed how web hosting is a digital service that enables others to see and use your website online. This service stores your website's text, videos, files, and other data on physical hardware somewhere in the world so that others can access it via the internet at any time.
Next, we discussed how web hosting works, clarifying the difference between website builders, shared hosting, virtual private servers or VPS, and dedicated hosting.
Then, we dug deeper into managed hosting as it pertains to WordPress, an open source website building software you can install on your hosting plan of choice.
The last lesson explained the importance of website performance and security. We outlined how resources from disk space, bandwidth, CDNs, RAM, and CPU affect performance, while SSL certificates, malware scanning, automatic software updates, backups, and firewalls help to boost security.
In this final lesson, to evaluate your hosting needs, let's examine specifics on plans using GoDaddy as an example.
As discussed, your first decision should be whether to use a website builder, like GoDaddy Websites + Marketing, or purchase hosting to build with more flexibility and scalability.
Website builders are perfect for new ideas needing proof of concept to obtain investment, or local businesses that don't expect high traffic volume or spikes, and small businesses with minimal website budgets, around $500 or lower. These types of users might find GoDaddy Websites + Marketing especially useful for all the reasons we just discussed, plus a range of built-in marketing tools that can help extend your reach.
Moving up from there, businesses, projects, and brands that want to generate revenue from their websites, attract visitors through marketing, and provide a polished, professional experience will choose to build the website themselves or through a developer on web hosting, either shared hosting or VPS hosting plans.
GoDaddy offers shared hosting plans, with the biggest difference being storage size. If your website has a lot of images and other large files to upload, go for a plan with more storage. For virtual private servers, or VPS, GoDaddy offers plans that vary in price based on CPU, RAM, and storage space.
CMS, or content management systems like WordPress, usually need about half a gigabyte of RAM for optimal performance. But that's not all. A CMS also has various applications or plugins required to run even the most basic website. Put them all together, and you're looking at 2 gigabytes of RAM at the very least. The lowest VPS plans on GoDaddy covers this.
If you are considering WordPress for your website, it offers more design flexibility while also remaining a great choice for DIY projects. GoDaddy's managed WordPress plans are optimized for the platform at a server level, pre-install the open source software, and include additional features like core software updates, firewalls, and malware removal that ensure better protection.
With managed WordPress, you can also avoid shared hosting as a permanent solution, since the WordPress open source platform can be installed on a VPS or dedicated server. That way, you can move your website should you need to scale to more resources.
We haven't touched on dedicated hosting much, and that's because it's rare you'll need it, and due to the price tag. Dedicated hosting is ideal for enterprise-level websites that expect high traffic in hundreds of thousands and have complex websites that require more resources to avoid downtime. Don't worry, GoDaddy has that option too.
If you have an existing website, you can look at your traffic numbers and stats through Google Analytics. If it's a daily number around a couple hundred, shared hosting will be appropriate for more standard websites. If it's more like 10,000, you might want to look at VPS hosting.
With shared hosting, you can budget around $100 to $200 a year for hosting, while with VPS hosting, you'll want to budget around $1,000 to $2,000 a year. This does not include what you pay a website developer to build your website and any ongoing maintenance costs, just what to expect with hosting fees.
By now, you should have a good idea of what you need based on the website's complexity and predicted traffic. However, there is another factor, and that's how your website is built. Website code, especially JavaScript, can consume a lot of CPU power and RAM space. Messy code can slow down a website and cause other issues that suck up resources. Good website design and simple interfaces are great ways to reduce CPU and RAM requirements. If you ever suspect that lousy website design is causing performance issues rather than resources, contact your web host support team who can help diagnose what's happening.
If you're building with WordPress, be mindful of the number of installed and active plugins and whether you're using a well-supported and not overly customized theme.
The best decision you can make is to go with a reliable and popular web hosting company with many options. That way, if you start on a hosting plan with too limited resources, their support can help upgrade within minutes. If you go with a shared hosting company that also provides VPS, you can feel confident you can scale if you need more resources. By choosing a website hosting plan and a popular open source website building platform like WordPress, you can scale when that big idea hits, your social post goes viral, or you attract a loyal, repeat customer base.
And now with all this great web hosting knowledge, go secure your perfect web hosting plan. Start creating that great idea, showcase your project to the world, and build your brand.